right, I got 2 potato sections of the potatoes done. Looks like some kitties have been in it. So I'll probably do what I did with the strawberries. Use the camera right. I take a sit, or attempt to take a sit. Yep, little kitty footprints. No poop, but they're standing in it. So I probably will go get some chicken wire. So this is the bed of the Yukon Gold. This is the red Norland. And then this will be the red, white, and blue blend. So in the very bottom is the mulch that I have in the main garden ground area. That was this eucalyptus tree that they trimmed out, and they dumped all their chips, so there's other things in it. So I took some buckets of it and filled the bottom. I don't know if that was the best idea or not. Now thinking as the potatoes grow, then they're going to grow into that. And then are they going to have potatoes? Well, it's an experiment. Then this red is a fertilizer of some type of amendment. Excuse the walking. I'll go grab it. It's in the day of many projects, but at least getting some projects done. But one project that gets done and redone is always reorganizing the back patio. Take my amendments and go back over, scissors. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the pots pulled out, peppers amended. It is some back-breaking work. And I understand why people buy soil. Mixing up the soil, it is the mixing, the wetting, the moving in the wheelbarrow. Okay, focus. This murate of potash says use ½ pound per 100 square feet, 4 pounds covered 800 square feet. I don't know what that means. I probably should not just trust. This is not Home Depot I go to. It is my local nursery. I said I need potatoes with potassium added to it, and this is what he recommended. I did put a layer of it down, and then this one is full, so he did recommend going back and putting more on top. I was looking for pelletized sulfur. If you watch Black Gumbo Gardening, that's what he recommends, but I went to 3 different nurseries and no one had it. So my nursery recommended this, but a lot of times it says not for containers, and I did read over this one and they did too, and it was fine. He just said to put it on top. So I will put that on top in a minute. Let's get to planting potatoes. Fix camera. Cut the potato bag. Best of my research says that these are determinate potatoes, so you do not mound them up. And on the front of this package here, it says 6 inches deep is what I need to plant them. And you don't have a good root. So I'm gonna go with that is a seed. Let's see, there's another one here. That's much better. A root or seed, or that's what they call it. And that's what they say you want to plant upwards. Why'd you get hard all of a sudden? Okay, just use my hand. I'm gonna put him down and put the most of the seeds, eyes, roots, whatever, pointing up. Need a big covering up. I'm gonna go with that one, even there's not a big one on it. And there's 5. Probably should make my little holes. Must be the purple one. Eyes up. He has a big one. Eyes up. Seems like these white ones don't have big ones, and I'm sad that there's only one blue one. And back here in the corner, you probably can't see that with my camera. So, 1, 2. There's 5 in there. I'm gonna cover them up. And then get the wheelbarrow in here. And forgive the camera angles. I can't really control that when it's mounted on me. This. I've already amended this dirt I got from the nursery with peat moss and vermiculite. I should show you the vermiculite. It's different than I've used before. So what I attempt to do here is, one, move the shelf out, and I try to line up. There we go. Line up my wheelbarrow going into it, and then that way I can just kind of push the dirt in. So it's not stained. I need a camera guy, but we'll do what we can do the best we can. Fabric bags, the fabric, I know you're not gonna be able to see that angle I'm at, but the sides kind of fall down, so I'm trying to get the dirt to hold up the sides. Sorry. Alright. Just gonna get this dirt in here. Maybe a tripod would have worked better today. Alright. Got all the dirt out. Does look like I'm gonna need some more just to top it off. So I will mix up a little bit more. And a little bit. Let's flatten it out. It does look like the angle of the bed is coming down this way. So, alright. Readjust the camera. And just trying to flatten these out to the edges, and then maybe it'll keep the bed open more. It's my first time using these, and we'll see how things go. Pushing it out to the edges. Pushing it out to the edges. I think I'm gonna put more in, although it does seem like the soil does seem to settle occasionally. Now I'm going to, I need to make plant tags for these because I got the 3 lined up now. And I'm gonna take some of this, sprinkle more of it on top. This is the existing drip line I had here. I had some herbs in these red buckets from Firehouse Subs here last year. And this is not going to be enough water line, so we'll have to extend it, but that's okay. Pretty easy. Seems intimidating doing drip irrigation until you do it, and then it's actually pretty easy. Don't be intimidated. Sometimes you just gotta get in and do it. Figured it out. That's why they have things called goof plugs. Literally, it's called a goof plug when you make a mistake and you have to close it off. But now I'm going to cut open. I noticed last time I cut it, I had to cut a little lower. But I do have better scissors this time. Okay. This is supposed to lower to make my soil more acidic. I guess that's what potatoes like. Seems crazy to grow potatoes for two reasons. One, they're so cheap at the store. And two, when I work at the ranch during the summer, we have our old football coach that literally brings us 1,000 pounds of potatoes, and we never, well, we do. We end up being inventive and use them all towards the end, because you can't give them to the pigs because pigs don't like raw potatoes, and we don't have chickens or anything. But you know, sometimes you just gotta learn, and I want to learn how to grow potatoes, and it's okay to do something to learn. I'm gonna go ahead and water this down and then see if I want to mix up more soil. I'm just being lazy. I just need to mix it up because I'm gonna need it to reset the last of the couple of potato beds, not potato beds, what's it called? The white beds that have all the peppers in it this year. Oh, wouldn't that be all neat if it would stay up there? It's in the wrong spot. Fix it. I am Vanna from Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Now they're all fixed. But I'm gonna water this down. I'm gonna go put my amendments away. There is a chance of maybe rain tonight in the forecast in the valley of the hot sun of Phoenix, Arizona, that I live in the suburb. These here, they're not covered, but at least they're there when I walk in the house. I will see them. Hose. It's all running this way. It's all running down to this end. The drip irrigation will probably be better for that. So my broccoli plants, as we're waiting to water, still doesn't have a head on them. I'm impatient. I feel like I started these plants at the ranch and brought them down. So it's October, November, December, January. It's been 3 months. They're big, beautiful plants though. Hopefully soon. Oh, my sign blew away. Just gonna give them a good watering because the peat moss, some of it may not have been completely watered down when I mixed up the amendments. I am gonna top this off with a little more dirt, but probably not today. My son's coming into town with his girlfriend, and even though I have the house pretty cleaned up, probably should quit gardening and double check. What's going on? Alright, well, look how it's completely brought the water to the front. And there's that last amendment I put in. You can see it dissolving. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Thank you for growing and learning with the Woodpile, where everything is an experiment.